Good morning, everyone. I am Vishnu Ektab, and in front of all of you, I am presenting the Mint newspaper headline. So, first of all, on page number 9, in that, what fuels the protest against Vizag Jam Port? Next, another K pattern. Next, on page number 10, in that, India's G20 presidency set to start from today. Then next on page number 11, in that quarter two growth cools to 6.3% as manufacturing slows, output shrinks amid rising interest rates, while pandemic favorable base effects fades. Next, core sector growth slows to 0.1% in October. Next, Vikram Kirloskar, Toyota's India's pillar, dies at 64. Next, after cyber uh, jolt, IMS in talks with top firms to fix glitches. Next, India put up amazing show during COVID-19. DHL Express Pearson. Next, Goldman Sachs hires Brookfield executive for buyout deals in India. Then next, on page number 13, in that HI fiscal deficit at rupees 7.58 trillion ton amid low tax collection. Next, core sector cools to 0.1% in October. IIP set for decline. Weak production of oil and electricity has hurt. High base of last year takes toll too. Next, Sitaraman sees strong growth, low inflation next year. Next, Maharashtra to set up bulk drug park. Next, Australia India trade agreement to take effect on 29th December. Next, government temporarily defer sale of AAI stakes in JV airports. Next, Discom's outstanding dukes dip by rupees 24,689 crore to rupees 1.3 trillion. Next, SEBI suspends Navy's I am repeating again. SEBI suspends Carways registration for a month. Next, modified lending norms to come into effect today. Next, Naira Energy offer gas oil for the first time since September. Next, government targets to cross 10 million jobs from digital economy. Then on page number 14, in that VC investment in India's agri-food sector hits $4.6 billion in financial year 2022. Next, Samsung to hire 1,000 engineers from top Indian colleagues. Next, Zetwork picks Unimates for $39 million, its fourth acquisition this year. Next, Temasek holds internal review of $275 million FTX related loss. Next, Temasek Sofiana leads DHERT fundraising. The $60 million Series E funding round is DHERT third in the past 2 years. Next, Goldman Sachs hires Brookfield executive for buyout deals in India. Next, Cashify to expand retail network on used phone laptop demand. Next, Swiggy shuts cloud kitchen brands in Delhi. Next, India to have 31 million 5G users by December end. Then on page number 15, in that Asian stocks are beating global peers by the most since 1993. Next, global bonds add record $2.8 trillion in market value in November. Next, private consumption drives GDP. Next, chemical corps plays catalyst for private capex face near term risk. Next, FIIS buys share worth net of rupees 9,010 crore. Next, Sensex hit 63,000 mark for first time. Next, lower crude prices give some respite to oil marketing companies. Next, RBI is seeing nearly rate pick with funds buying short bonds. Then on page number 16, India's INC debt servicing ability declines in H1 FY23. Next, Adani now in position to name directors to board of NDTV. Next, greener cooling pathway can create $1.6 trillion investment opportunities in India, says report. Next, energy crisis to boost sale of heat pumps. Next, Credit Suisse shares and bonds hit by further market stakeout. Next, on page number 17, in that ex Flipkart executive builds unified shopper ID. Next, Atto cause hum and how over participation in Auto Expo. Companies are divided over gain from taking part in the event settled for next month. Next, lenders dissatisfied with bids offered for Reliance Capital. Next, Vikram Kirloskar dies at 64. Next, September quarter growth cools to 66.3%. Next, online marketplaces GMV to hit $350 billion by 2027, Bain report. Next, 2023 to be a big year for Indian travelers despite rise in cost. Then page number 18 in that India jewel in crown for for DHL Express Biz. Next, remittances to India hit world betting $100 billion this year. World Bank report. Next, no 5G high frequency bands in airports. Next, Godrej Agrovet looks to expand oil palm plantation. Next, non-bank lenders to see 13 to 14% AUM growth in financial year 24 Crystal. Next, box office failure find eyeballs on streaming platforms. Next, Singapore Airlines outlay minimal in AI Vistara deal. Then on page number 19, in that US economy grew at upwardly revised 2.9% pace in the third quarter. Next, Renault Airbus pact to develop new generation electric batteries. Next, Rio Tinto to invest $600 billion more in renewable energy assets. Next, Swedish fashion retailer H&M to cut about 1500 jobs worldwide. Next, OPEC Plus expected to hold output steady. Deeper supply cuts may still be discussed. Oil analyst and official belief. Next, ECB says ECB says Bitcoin being artificially propped up is not to be legitimized. Then next, on page number 20 in that P note investment at rupees 97.784 crore. China's Jiang Zemin dies at 96. Next, MPL bans a millions account in 2022. Next, India US deals near LAC violate spirit of agreement China. Next, IIT placement season starting today. Next, AIIMS taps top IT firms for tech management after cyber attack. NIA CERT in Delhi Police DRDO IB CBI and Home Ministry investigating case. Next, ISER to set up CO2 capture plant in UK. Next, any cut gets note for rupees 1500 crore debt fund. Next, BJP gets rupees 614.3 crore has contribution. Next, multiplex revenues cross financial year 2022 level. Next, NMDC hikes price of iron ore lumps. Then on page number 22 in article section in that know how to get income tax benefit on LTCG after selling house. Next, should I invest in PPF on index fund for a 15-year horizon? Next, do you need to pay tax on severance payment after job loss? Next, on page number 23, it's an article section in this global water audit should not gather dust. Next, a noodle blow of FTA can help us ascend in the export value chain. Next, levy a Tobin tax for the climate loss and damage fund. Then on page number 24 in that Indian university must prepare for foreign competition at home. Next, generative AI is generating a big ethical and legal quagmire. Next, India on the whole faces a growing retention problems. Then on page number 25 in that I am not the river Jhelum, a tale of two Kashmirs. Next, climate toll on trees threaten sound of music. Next, Kayam Chowk is heaven for Sikh Tuj enthusiast. That much for today. Thanks for watching. Make a good day.